feel triggered and you find yourself reacting to certain situations and have emotional experiences that you perceive as negative and you start to feel bad, what you can do is you can utilize that experience and turn it into a moment of empowerment. So something you can do is you can allow yourself to fully experience these moments of triggers and reactions, meaning that you're going to react, you're going to feel something as a result of reacting, and then you're going to produce, because now that emotions are triggering certain thoughts and stories in the mind, you're going to have certain stories, certain images, certain ideas about what happened. And that's going to create interpretations. And afterwards, what's going to happen is you're going to either feel really bad or you're going to start to focus on what am I here to learn. But usually we go down into the path of judging the situation or judging what I did. So you could be blaming yourself for not doing the things that you could have done, or you should have known better, or you are feeling discouraged because now you have repeated the same pattern even when you knew that it was not good for you. And so we start to blame ourselves, criticize ourselves for not being perfect in that moment, basically. So what you can do is you can allow yourself to go through this journey fully. And then this is the important part. You want to go into a moment of presence. And when we go into a moment of presence, what happens is we are in a state of alignment. We are going into our center. So we are not, our energy is not all over the place, thinking about this and that, And so now what you're doing is you're gathering up your energy to your core, and that's when you are aligned. And when we are aligned, we can be in a state of observance. And what that's going to create is you're going to be in a higher perspective, overseeing what happens. And when we're in that place, what it does is it's creating a neutral space for you, meaning it's not about having interpretation, or you're not sitting as a judge, but you're simply observing without interpretations. It's just like watching a movie. So you're going to watch a movie that you played a part in it, you see? And you're going to see everything all together, not inside, but from the outside, looking at the bigger picture all together, you see? So you're going to observe and watch the role that you played, how you reacted, what triggered you, the emotions that you felt, and what they created in terms of stories and interpretations, and what they created in terms of images and ideas, and what that made you feel and how you reacted to that. Again, you see, you're gonna be in a moment of now recognition. You see, it's very important to recognize the patterns that you played, the roles that you played, and that we call a moment of self-reflection, because now we see the reflection, you see? And so you are watching your own movie playing, and then you're going to realize something out of it. And now when you realize that you played a part, what you're going to do is you're going to gain awareness, meaning you're going to expand your consciousness. So the next time similar situations happen, similar patterns you might be playing out, you will have more consciousness and awareness. And what that means is the moment you have an awareness, you're in a driver's seat, basically. So you can redirect. So you can either have the power to pause in that moment before reacting. When something triggers, now you have the awareness. I saw that. I saw that. And then you pause. You go into that moment of presence. before you play out all of these patterns out unconsciously. You see? So now you can pause or you can redirect. You were going to say something, but then you have the power to pause and then reflect. You see? And so with this practice, you're going to get better little by little, have bigger awareness, expand your consciousness. And that's going to bring you this moment of empowerment. And why do we call this moment of empowerment? It's because as you watch, as you're in the driver's seat now, to be able to direct, you feel that you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You see? And when we feel that, we feel lighter. When we feel that, we feel free. And that is a moment of empowerment.